On October 29, 2025, 3I/Atlas, an interstellar object discovered by the Atlas survey, will reach its closest point to the Sun in its long journey through the solar system. This moment, known as perihelion, will bring the object within a distance of 203 million kilometers from the Sun. This marks the halfway point of its passage through our solar system. While this might seem like just another milestone for a comet or asteroid, the timing of this event raises several interesting questions, particularly regarding the trajectory and nature of 3I/Atlas. Could it have been intentionally steered into its current path? Is it possible that its trajectory has been fine-tuned by extraterrestrial intelligence? A question that has fueled speculation and debate among scientists, astronomers, and even the public. The significance of perihelion for a spacecraft is well known. It is the ideal moment to use the Sun's gravitational influence to gain speed or alter a spacecraft trajectory. This gravitational assist allows for efficient energy use and trajectory correction, an essential tactic for interplanetary exploration. As a result, perihelion is also a crucial time for missions involving probes or spacecraft, especially when using the Sun's gravitational field to accelerate or decelerate in order to set a course towards other planets. The concept of using the Sun for gravitational assists has been employed by multiple space missions, most famously by the Voyager probes, which utilized this strategy to explore the outer planets and beyond. Similarly, perihelion provides an optimal window for spacecrafts to release mini-probes, small robotic scouts that can be directed toward planetary bodies, in order to gather scientific data. These mini-probes could maneuver towards planets like Venus or Jupiter, or even further into the solar system. However, for 3I/Atlas, we are not in a position to observe the object at this crucial moment. The distance, combined with the positioning of Earth relative to the object, means that we will not be able to make detailed observations of 3I/Atlas during its perihelion. This gap in observational data has raised some intriguing questions. Was the path of 3I/Atlas altered in any way by external influences, perhaps even by intelligence far beyond our own? This question becomes even more pertinent when considering the nature of 3I/Atlas itself. It is not a typical comet or asteroid. The object's trajectory and speed are unusual, leading some to speculate that its arrival in the solar system might not be entirely natural. Could the trajectory of 3I/Atlas be a product of intentional fine-tuning by extraterrestrial intelligence? Could it be that, rather than a natural object, 3I/Atlas is a Trojan horse, a cleverly disguised object of potential threat? A Trojan horse that looks like a comet, but could harbor a hidden agenda or purpose. The analogy to the myth of the Trojan horse is compelling. In the ancient tale, the Greeks used a deceptive wooden horse to infiltrate the city of Troy. The Trojans, fooled by the exterior of the horse, brought it into their city, unwittingly allowing their enemies access. In much the same way, 3I/Atlas might appear to be a harmless natural object. But what if its true purpose is something far more sinister? The object could, in theory, carry hidden mechanisms or technology, possibly even mini-probes or surveillance equipment, which could be deployed upon arrival in our solar system. If this is the case, what implications would it have for our security and understanding of the universe? This analogy to a Trojan horse is not purely speculative. It is based on careful scientific inquiry, which was highlighted in a white paper co-authored by myself, Omer El-Dadi, and Gershon Tenenbaum. In the paper, we urged policymakers to take seriously the potential threat posed by objects like 3I/Atlas, objects that behave in unusual ways, move along the ecliptic plane, and display characteristics that might suggest they are more than just natural debris. Such objects might not only be harbingers of knowledge or exploration, but potential threats, perhaps even harbingers of contact with intelligence beyond our current understanding. The white paper called for increased surveillance and monitoring of objects like 3I/Atlas, as they could pose a black swan threat, an event that is highly unlikely, but if it were to occur, would have catastrophic consequences. Our understanding of what constitutes a threat from space is still in its infancy, and 3I/Atlas with its mysterious characteristics and peculiar trajectory, has become a focal point for this discourse. With growing concerns about planetary defense and the possibility of objects from beyond the solar system entering our cosmic neighborhood, it is crucial that we do not dismiss such objects as simple space debris. 3I/Atlas's trajectory will bring it within 97 million kilometers of Venus in early November 2025, and during the same week, it will be visible to the European Space Agency's JWST mission, which is en route to Jupiter. This proximity to Venus offers a unique opportunity for scientists to observe the object in greater detail, as it will be within range of several space missions and telescopes. The observation of 3I/Atlas could provide invaluable data on its composition, trajectory, and any unusual characteristics. But even more pressing is the question of whether the object has been manipulated in some way. Are there subtle signs of technological activity, such as electromagnetic emissions or evidence of artificial materials? Could there be any hint that it is not just a natural object, but something far more complex? The event will also coincide with a period of heightened interest from Earth-based astronomers and space agencies. 3I/Atlas's closest approach to Earth will occur on December 19, 2025, when it will come within 267 million kilometers of our planet. This will be just days before Christmas, and for many, this close approach will be a dramatic reminder of how little we know about the objects moving through our cosmic neighborhood. The question on everyone's mind, however, will be whether 3I/Atlas could, in fact, be sending something our way. Could it be launching mini-probes or other devices toward Earth? Could these be the first steps of a larger event, one that could change the course of human history forever? Given the growing interest in the possibility of extraterrestrial life, especially with the Galileo project's search for signs of extraterrestrial intelligence, it is not inconceivable that 3I/Atlas could carry with it an unprecedented gift to humanity. But whether this gift would be one of peaceful exchange or something more sinister is an open question. My research team at the Galileo project has been actively monitoring anomalous objects in Earth's atmosphere, based on data gathered by the 3 Galileo observatories. Their goal is to detect any unusual activity that might coincide with the approach of 3I/Atlas, providing real-time surveillance of any potential threats. With the possibility of technological signatures, such as radio emissions or active communication, coming from the object, the project's findings could help answer some of the most pressing questions about 3I/Atlas's nature and intentions. By March 16, 2026, 3I/Atlas will reach its closest distance to Jupiter, coming within 54 million kilometers of the gas giant. The Juno spacecraft, which is already in orbit around Jupiter, will have an excellent opportunity to image the object and use its radio antenna to scan for any signs of radio transmissions or other technological signatures. This would be the perfect moment to look for any evidence of artificial activity or intelligent design, further confirming or refuting the theories surrounding 3I/Atlas. The final leg of 3I/Atlas's journey will take it deep into the outer solar system, but by then we will have a clearer understanding of its true nature. Whether or not it was influenced by extraterrestrial intelligence, and whether it carries a hidden message or threat, remains to be seen. What is certain is that 3I/Atlas will remain a point of fascination and concern for scientists, governments, and the public alike as it completes its journey through our solar system. The next few years could prove to be critical in answering some of humanity's most profound questions about life in the universe and the potential dangers that lie beyond our planet. In conclusion, the journey of 3I/Atlas is far from over, but it has already raised more questions than answers. As we approach critical moments in its trajectory, particularly its close encounters with Venus, Earth, and Jupiter, the scientific community must remain vigilant. Whether 3I/Atlas is a harbinger of peaceful contact or a hidden threat is a question that could shape the future of our understanding of space, life, and the universe itself. Time will tell what secrets this mysterious interstellar object holds.